Creating a positive family culture. This starts with your spouse. Be madly in love. It's a choice. Remember courtship, for those of you who are married? It's bliss. You can't wait to do the best thing possible for your beloved. You are on your best behavior. You want to look and give and do everything you can. What changes? Well, how about nothing changes? Being madly in love with your spouse on a daily basis is a choice. But it's a choice that people forget to make a lot of the time. And that's really sad. But that can change at any moment. Be madly in love. Courtship is it forever if you choose to make it that way. And here's the thing. I'm not a good person. I'm not a pious person. I'm trying my best to dig myself out of some pretty serious holes. God is very good. His mercy is above all his works. But I'll tell you what, there is nothing I've experienced more powerful in my life in terms of the, wow, this is really working, supernaturally, honest to goodness working, than the grace of the sacrament of marriage. You call on it, you demand it, and it's there. And people who forget to call on it are ground down by the process of married life and parenting and all that stuff. The day I stopped chasing my wife around the house and seeing her roll her eyes and make that sound that she makes, you know that sound, guys, right? Leave me alone, go away. No, not going to leave you alone, not going to go away. Then you're never going to stop being the thing I desire more than everything in the world. Because that's what I want. It's a choice. Some people think that happiness in marriage just happens. No, you got to choose it. And your children need to see it. Children need to see their parents in love with each other. Children need to see their parents being affectionate with each other. I want my children to roll their eyes at me because I'm being so affectionate with my wife. And they do, it's great. Especially my daughters. My 13-year-old daughter, oh my goodness. Did you see that, Becca? Yes. So I know I'm doing something good. Positive culture in your family starts with time. Your children are not your gods, but more than anything else, they just want you. They just want you. You can be working, how many times, the guy, I worked 2 jobs, I worked, and I got this pile of money, and I don't even know my kids. They just want your time. They want to know that you want them, more than the stuff. It's terrifying how much time we don't spend with our children. And you can't get that back. And besides that, what is more important than playing cars with that guy? That's Paul. So we have 5 children. We had 4 in pretty short order. And then we had a 7-year gap. And then that guy. Pretty real. See you in a little bit, Paul. Closing thoughts. Can you use technology in your family? Yes, you can. Use it responsibly. It's a loaded gun. Treat it carefully. Not all videos are bad. Watch good ones with your family. Not all games are bad. Play good ones with your family. All right? This is hard for me to say, but Spotify might just be able to make a better playlist than I can. Well, it's close. It's close. Having the entirety of recorded human endeavor at a click has its advantages, but hold yourself accountable. And spouses should work together on this. I leave my phone on the counter. I ask my wife, not to test her, but I'll say, will you just check my text messages for me? Her thumbprint opens my phone. I want her to know that she has total access to my phone at all times. I have nothing to hide from her. And if she wants to scroll through my entire search, fine. Yep, and I'll ask her, just, can you check my text? And sometimes she'll answer for me. It's fine. We are as one. Yeah, someone, your spouse at some point, but maybe even a good friend, should have access to your phone. That's accountability. Very interesting. All right. For Catholics, every age is an age of faith. Ours is also an age of hope, particular hope. Why? Well, we see the edifice of culture crumbling. We see the fabric of society unraveling. More doom and gloom, yeah? We witness the destruction of innocence on a scale unheard of since Old Testament times. Moloch's got nothing on the internet. We watch the church outpace her enemies in an attempt to destroy herself. Historically unique. In all of this, however, God is forcing our recognition of total dependence on Him. And the necessity of an unwavering hope and trust. Trust that He will never abandon His church. Trust that He will always allow us to protect our children. Trust that He will help us to live authentic, cultured Catholic lives in an age of godless, technological unreality. Trust that He loves us and wants us to be happy. These are the best of times. There's no better time to know that God is in control than when we seem to have lost all control.